interfere with my... Look lively! It's all of us! Christ, he's dead!
It's locked, all right.
It ain't human! Kid! Step away, sir. The beast must...
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
And many can testify to her kindness and beauty, for now she hides in shadow. Nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but learn.
This is despicable. It's locked.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah, but Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was. And the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. You killed my...
Hear and obey, for your queen commands you. Attack!
Your hand. Touché, sir. old Kinslayer, the disgrace of She-Wolf, once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Ha! Ha ha! Ha! Your blood will be mine! My children, my beloved. Come to me, my servants. Avenge me! My blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark prince. I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight! Slay! Spit! Kill! You killed my father. Prepare to die. Arise and save your... Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Farewell, Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. It's locked, all right. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt. It's locked. Return later. These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin.
Very disturbing. It's locked, all right.
Christ! He's dead! Oh my god! Shit!
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the...
Elizabeth.
I've been formally...
But it's you?
Please forgive...
You certainly...
And the same to you. We'll talk...
Lord Redgrave can play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the pre-wed event.
We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before... I personally went patrolling last night. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer.
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I did my best.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go...
All right.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely...
Does he know?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you...
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many...
So shall...
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
You would...
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Goodbye, Lord Red.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage, and only capable of creating skulls.
Please,
As long...
what would you have me do?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul. That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all. I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
What?
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
What would happen?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, my dear.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Get them weapons ready! We found one! Murdering bosses!
Hello again. What? You should ask that.
Good. Good evening.
I've heard...
Goodbye.
What a... Doctor?
Do you know...
Who doesn't know?
What else?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
What are you
Well, my 2 missing persons cases have been solved.
I was lucky enough to find them both.
Why do I still...
I don't think so. You had better interview Miss... What are you
Well,
I was...
why do...
I don't... Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I have this thirst for blood. Dawson's mansion. Here I am at last. But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny? Reduced in rank for falsely accusing a man of murder. I wonder what Inspector Albright thinks about his punishment. It's locked. It's locked.
Ámbar, no lo quites. ¿Eh? ¿Por qué? Súbele, pues entonces me quito esto. Súbele. ¡Subas! Súbele, hombre.
Finally you're here, Dr. Reed. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reed. Planned very carefully.
Believe me, there is a huge difference between reading about vampires and waking up as one. I learned that myself the hard way.
Oh my God, man, stop your whining. I don't have time for your pointless jibber-jabber.
I will become...
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege for some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need...
I'm rich, Dr. Reed, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that
¿Están
would
ahí?
dare to oppose me.
What do you know about...
What?
Let's...
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life
No, déjalo.
with every moment.
But first, before
Está
you
quedando dormidito
embrace
allá.
immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reed. And I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London, I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Okay.
Who gave you the right to decide?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really...
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing...
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me...
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost. As long as the right people are on the right side of the wall, that's all that matters.
But you...
The apocalypse is already knocking at the gate. We must be strong now.
What if...
That won't happen. As long as we dispose of anyone that is contaminated, as soon as they are spotted.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
You don't deserve immortality, Mr. Dawson.
What? What are you prattling on about?
I don't believe I am so bereft. You, sir, are despicable.
No! Wait! You can't! I made a deal with Lord Redgrave. I'll finance whatever he wants. Please, just ask him.
Sleep. Rest now. Forever.
I would have lived forever. Who are you to decide my fate? Who gave you the authority?
Sí lo maté. No, no me gusta. Tampoco me gustan. No manches. Uy.
Is it done, Dr. Reed? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
Alas, Aloysius Dawson was not brought back to life after his death. The man is gone.
What? What happened?
¿Qué hiciste? ¿Eh? Ya para que le pares a tu pedo. ¿Eh? Por eso tu desmadrito. Ya. Pinche rata te llevas. Chistosito. Bueno, ya es tarde. Son 11:20. ¿Por qué quitaste la música? Ámbar. ¿Eh? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué se quitó?
Pues se acabó la canción y ya no se puso otra.
Déjalo ahí.
Te voy a enseñar los pajaritos. Se va a acabar el tiempo.
¿Y qué le digo? ¿Que no sobrevivió al procedimiento o lo maté porque no merecía la inmortalidad? ¿Qué le digo?
¿A quién?
Al que me mandó. Okay.
I could not let such a dangerous man become immortal.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
¿Eh? Sí, me vetó y me van a matar todo el clan de los vampiros ahora. Sí. Es que también, por ejemplo, es que le... A ver si me puse esta música.
Step away, traitor. Return to your dubious friends and your decrepit hospital. Do not dare show yourself again.
We meet again at the strange...
Old Bridget.
Your friend, the wise Ekon.
Did anyone...
Who said I...
How did you...
She came to us in the sewers and...
What kind...
I knew nothing of your maker, but we talked. We talked...
Lady Ashbury in the sewers?
She said...
Lady Ashbury?
The lady approached me but a few nights ago, wanting to meet the sewer skulls. Once she questioned Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones is still with you, then?
Harriet remains angry, but is recovering slowly. Her mind is twisted, but at least her body is healing.
Tell me what is going on.
The lady asked us to keep an eye on your mortal doctor friend while you were away. We spotted the hunters. They were discussing plans to attack tonight.
Wait!
I'm listening.
Where is...
She said she will go home.
How did Elizabeth...
She presented herself humbly at our...
Why did she come...
I am old Bridget, the buried memory of the city. She saw...
What do you think?
Her soul is good.
Why do I...
Because I used to know him quite well. And he is afraid I may remember who he really is.
You're Elizabeth's informant. You're the one who told her about Lord Redgrave's lies regarding...
Yes. But my words were not meant to hurt or...
No time to lose, then. I must go there right away.
I shall return to my den. Have you a message for the lady? Should I see her before you?
Yes. Tell her I love her.
Is this still unknown to her? Go now and take care, young Ekon, for the flames are rising. It's been such a long time since I came to this part of town.
District seems to get uglier every year.
Fancy pie?
You never... Right then.